Just wait. Wait. What is going on, Cupbangers? Today's a beautiful day in LA. This is the garage. I'm Alejandro, and let's talk about the garage, yo. Hit it, Pedro. All right, Cupbangers, it's that time again when we do a garage update and we go through and tell you what I'm selling, what's staying, and what I'm getting. But for now, we're just gonna focus on things that are staying in the garage and that are leaving. That's about it, more than in whatever's coming. So let's get this party started. And let me start with the Ghost because I'm sitting in my Ghost right now. This car is obviously gonna stay. And the reason why it's staying is very simple. I love it. It's great to go to Thermal and take people with me when we go there. We drive there quite often now. So I need this baby, and it's a great daily. It's just the best for those road trips. So the Ghost is staying because it's so comfortable and it's great for the for the road trips, and it looks pretty badass. So, yep. The Smart for 2. People, obviously this is going to stay. After being a Smart owner for about 2 or 3 years, I am madly in love with this thing. It takes me everywhere I need to go. It gets me there in time. Even if I'm late, I can find parking in a second like that. So the Smart is going to be staying for a while. And again, maybe not this one, but the line as is, because I do want an electric one, will be, for the most part, always here in the garage because I love how easy it is to get around the city with this. So Smart, staying, that's what that means, staying. The Model X, is that really a question, guys? This is obviously going to stay for several reasons. Number one, we need it for the Hot Box Hot Topics episodes. Yeah, that's right, I built it into the show so that my wife can't tell me to ever get rid of it. That's one. Two, I love Tesla. Until someone else offers a product that can drive itself at least as much as this one, and with the new updates and a completely battery-powered car, I don't see myself getting anything else. I love the size of this car. I love that it's electric. I love the way it drives. I love all the amenities, and I love all the gimmicks. That's plain and simple. So this is staying for a very long time, guys, or at least a Tesla in the garage. The G63 AMG, the G-Wagon. This is staying. This is just my wife's car. There's like no say whatsoever that I have in this relationship with this car. So it is staying. Yeah. What a surprise to everyone, huh? Dun 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 dun! The Dodge Viper ACR. Of course this thing's gonna stay. I love champions in the garage, and this beat pretty much anything aside from the 918, and both of them are here. So the ACR will be staying. Aside from because it won numbers and all that stuff, it's honestly a great experience to drive one of these on the track. It's making me learn so much more, and it makes me work. It doesn't bore me when I'm there because it gets boring with the automatic transmissions even though they're faster. So ACR, you're staying, baby. You're staying for a while. Yeah. The Rolls-Royce Wraith. Wait, what? Of course the Wraith is going to stay, and I'm going to tell you why. I bought this for my wife. She's got a white G-Wagon. It kind of matches the white with the red and some black inside, and this is like the first car that I was able to get her that's nice, and she's never had a second car. I know, but yeah, it's staying here. So this is for her to use whenever she wants to, and I'm happy to take her out on this one. So for the wifey, this is staying, baby. The McLaren 675 LT. After what we just witnessed on the track, and the reason why I bought this car in the first place was just to compete and to see how we did, I think it's time to say goodbye to the car. And it's a really sad goodbye because I honestly enjoy driving the shit out of this car. But with all the cars that are coming out right now, and the fact that I can get one of these Carbon Series LT Spiders, there's no reason for me to keep this one at least. And I'm not saying no more McLaren. I'm saying, let's see what happens. But I had a blast with you, LT. If someone wants it, it's got 500 miles on it. All right, goodbye, LT. It was great while it lasted. It's just, we just keep winners in the garage, unfortunately, and you were not one of them. Ah, fuck. The S550, and I know a lot of you guys have told me, why don't you just sell that? Why is it sitting in your garage? What's going on? The reality is, I got rid of it already, and it's still here for one reason. Pedro owns it now. Pedro is the one who's ripping all the benefits of the YouTube money, not Alejandro. I'm kidding. I'm just so grateful that Pedro was able to get this from me and enjoy it. So Feels good. Passed down in the family, baby. That YouTube family. So yeah, again, S-Class not mine, is Pedro's now. So you might see it in pictures, not mine, Pedro's. My 997 GT3 RS 4.0, and this is where it gets really, really, really hard now because I've been dealing with this decision for quite some time now. As you guys know, I have a Carrera GT and I have this one. I realize that this is honestly one of my favorite cars I've ever had, and it sucks so bad to say what I'm about to say, but this is gonna go. There's no reason for me to have two cars that are going up in value that, you know, are manuals, naturally aspirated from the same brand, other than the joy of driving them, because I really love driving this. Unfortunately, this is one of those cars that the more and more miles you start putting up on it, the less value it retains. And I don't want to think about miles. And I have the 911R coming, right? And hopefully the new GT2 RS. And on top of that, I'm going to be keeping the Carrera GT, which is coming back into the garage. So it's a bittersweet goodbye to the 4.0. Simply, again, not for anything other than it makes no sense. It's not moving the story forward in the garage. And I don't want to do this. Every now and then, you just have to get rid of some cars that you know you're going to regret in the future. And this is one of those because of the Carrera GT. Yeah, or you know what? I'm going to put the video out saying that that's going to be the case. Let me see how that feels. And if anything, maybe the CGT will go instead of this. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think this is it. The CGT is staying. And yeah, actually it makes more sense. Just simply because the 911R is coming. And I can track that all I want, even though it's not made for track. But bye-bye 4.0. It's been a great relationship. I have had you exactly for a year. Exactly a year ago, a couple days ago, that's when I got you. So goodbye and welcome back, Carrera GT. Fuck. And the Porsche 918 Spyder. This might be the most shocking I'm just kidding. The 918 is staying, guys. I am such a piece of shit. There is no other car right now in the market that will take this away from me. Only the P1. I missed out on the P1 opportunity. And again, I would only get the P1 because in the group, directly inside of our group, there's only one P1 and we don't ever use it for anything. So we were trying to just use it for stuff. So aside from that, there's nothing out there today that I want. In the future, this car obviously also belongs in the winner's circle because it beats the LaFerrari and and the P1. So this, along with the ACR number ones, can go anywhere. But I gotta be honest, I'm very tempted about putting a deposit for a Chiron, and this would go if that's the case. Maybe not put the deposit. I might wait for those cars to just land here. We'll see how that plays because I really want either a Chiron or a Nebula from Aston Martin. So I guess we'll see. But other than that, Cupbangers, that's a lot of depressing stories, even though this is supposed to be happy. It's one of my favorite things to do, like rearrange the garage. It's been such a crazy year. Not even a year since we started doing Hyper 5 was like November of last year. And my life has changed in so many ways. And listen, not financially or anything, other than less money's coming in because I'm working more on this. But other than that, my life has changed in the most beautiful way possible. I get to hang out with my friends a lot. I get to travel with them a lot more than expected. So my needs for a garage and for the cars that should be in the garage are completely different every single time. So expect more change to always be happening here. I love to buy cars also for the show. So if that happens, you know, you'll see them come in, go out, or maybe even stay sometimes. So yeah, what do you think, Cupbangers? What do you think will be the biggest regret I have? What do you think will be the best move I can possibly make of what I'm talking about? Or maybe I'm not even talking about. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so very much for watching, Cupbangers. And just remember, I'm Alejandro, and I do not approve this message. Thank you for watching.